Morning everybody, welcome to Rainham Marshes. My name's Paul Samuels and with me is all-round birding guru Howard Vaughan.
Morning all.
And we've come today to think about the big garden bird watch. And if you're among the estimated 500,000 people likely to take part in this important survey, we're here to give you that little extra incentive to get out in your garden, start watching and counting. We're going to discuss the whys and wherefores of some bird changing populations in the UK. Howard, can I start by asking you to give us a short summary of what's involved in the Big Garden Bird Watch and what people are being asked to do?
Okay, it's very simple. This project's been going on a long time, and all we're asking people to do is to watch what's in their garden for an hour, just 1 hour, and to count what they see, and keep it very simple. And all of that data then comes to us, and we can find out what's going on with our bird populations.
Yes. Is there some kind of standard form that they'll be asked to fill in?
There is. We can either pop in here and pick one up at the reserve, or if you go onto the main RSPB website, you can download one on there as well and tick all the nice little boxes and help us out and help our birds out as well.
Okay. Now, I can remember from my own childhood out bird watching that in my garden you'd see every kind of sparrow, and now one has to travel quite a long way outside London to see them anymore. Is this a general trend?
Urban sparrows in particular are in trouble. There's no two ways about it. But what we've discovered over the last few years is that by properly feeding the birds in your garden and providing somewhere for them to live and nest boxes and roost sites and that sort of thing, we can help make a difference. And taking these little snapshots of what's around on a January day help.
Yes. We've just changed cameras if modern technology is not letting us down. So on your feeders here, RSPB Rainham, what's the main attraction?
Well, we have a wonderful population of sparrows here, which has taken 12 years to build up from nothing.
Yeah.
It shows you it can work, and at the peak here we'll have well over 100 sparrows coming in, but there'll also be chaffinches and a few greenfinch, collared dove downs down the ground there at the moment, the coloured chaffinch. Starlings coming as well. They need our help as well. I know people say pesky starlings, but they're in as much trouble as the house sparrows.
And a much maligned bird, in as much as when you get close enough, they're
glorious.
Incredible colours.
Love starlings.
Yeah. So if people want to assist in this attempt to bring the populations back up to what we remember, what's the sort of thing they should be feeding their birds in the back garden?
Everything eats different things, but you can't go wrong with a good seed mix. You can go to the top end and buy nice sunflower hearts, but as long as you're feeding the birds in your garden, that's the bit that counts. And you can put out fat balls and some little bits of bacon rind for the starlings. There's all kinds of things, mealworms, suet pellets, all of which you can buy in your local RSPB shop.
Yes, and
elsewhere.
And other outlets, yes. So in this weekend, the time allowance is for about an hour.
Yes.
Where should they put themselves so as to make it as natural for the birds as possible? I mean, obviously if you're too close to the feeders...
Most people will be looking out of their kitchen window or an upstairs window or the bathroom. Who knows? It's somewhere where you can look outside, a conservatory. As I say, it's just a snapshot of what's out there. And it is good for collecting trends of what's going on.
How much, if at all, has what everybody's very familiar with at the moment, climate change, what sort of effect has that had on urban and rural?
I don't think anyone's quite sure, certainly from an urban perspective. I think there's lots of other factors from an urban garden bird point of view, because some things are down, some things are up. I think loss of nesting sites is more important than anything, to be honest.
I wondered whether something I heard some years ago about the fact that birds are finding, some species are finding it more difficult to locate one another because of noise interference.
Honestly, don't know. I've not heard of that.
Yeah.
The only thing that I do know, certainly from a climate point of view, is earlier hatching of caterpillars and
Yeah.
that side of things affects productivity, especially with things like blue tits and great tits.
Yeah.
Great tit behind us is giving us
Yes,
a good old
giving us,
earful.
yes.
And hearing birds on your big garden bird watch counts as well. So
Oh, does it?
don't forget those.
Okay.
And the caterpillars are hatching before the baby birds.
Yeah.
And whether the birds are seed eaters or not, like sparrows, sparrows feed their young on insects.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's, if there's no insects in your garden for whatever reason,
Yes.
that's where the trouble starts. So
Yeah.
feeding your birds all year continually
Yes.
and providing fresh water, it is paramount.
Yeah. Yeah. If you choose, say, to cut some apples in half, are you going to attract any other kind of species that you might not see?
I suspect that down here in the southeast and around London, people around here will be getting ringneck parakeets in their garden. Love them or
Yes.
loathe them. I'm
Yeah.
not going to comment. I love them.
Yeah.
But I tell people to distraction feed.
Yeah.
Put out what they really want. They don't really want to damage your feeders. They'd rather have half an apple or a bunch of grapes.
Yes.
And by putting out apples, cut them in half, stick them up in your tree, you'll probably get a blackcap come down.
Yeah.
The starlings and the blackbirds will be happy. And this day last year we had our single waxwing here,
Yes.
and we enticed that to stay by putting out apples. And although it's not a waxwing winter, you could be lucky and get one too. But
Yeah.
the blackcap.
Yes, I mean, if in my younger days, if someone had said to me, "You will be seeing ringneck parakeets in your back garden in East London,"
Yep.
I would have suggested they see the doctor. But it's quite common now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean they're a part of London's ornithological furniture, if you like.
Yeah.
They're here to stay, and whether they're having an impact or not, they're still
Yeah.
looking into that. But
What about the importance of a source of water, the garden
Again,
pond or the
yeah.
sink or whatever?
anything,
Yeah.
anything at all that can hold water where your birds are is invaluable. It's not just for having a drink; it's for having a bath to keep their feathers clean,
Yeah.
and cleaning your feeders on a regular basis as well. There's a couple of nasty infections going around, been around for years now, that affect primarily our finches.
Yeah.
And one of those is a respiratory problem that undoubtedly has helped reduce the number of greenfinches
Yeah.
who are here. People say to me, "Well, why have we got no greenfinches?" And I sadly reply, "Because they're dead."
Yes.
Uh,
That's
It's
true.
a sad thing to say,
Yeah,
but
but it's true. Yes.
we still have a few here which are great. And you'll see that some of the chaffinches here, I saw one down here this morning, will have growths on the legs, which can inhibit them over time. They can pick this up from dirty water and so
Yeah.
forth.
And also clean your feeders.
Yes, it's all part of the same
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
As get done regularly. You have to set the example.
Good. Well, thank you very much,
My
Howard.
pleasure.
I hope all of you have got some extra enthusiasm to get out there in the garden over the weekend, spend your hour counting and watching. And so, just to close, I'd like to say thank you for watching this, and thank you to Howard
My pleasure.
for being here to give us so much information. And hopefully, if we stream this again, or something like it, you'll be there to see us once more. Thanks for watching.
See you soon.